What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, alright, we're coming back to Them Crooked Vultures. Yes, indeed, Them Crooked Vulture fans, feeling you. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all the clicks and the likes and the bibbity bob, do me a favor, before you do all that stuff, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This comes as a request from FGrillo29, and FGrillo29 wanted to see me react to this song by Them Crooked Vultures called Scumbag Blues.
Your client's a scumbag. You're a scumbag, and scumbags see the judge on Monday morning.
Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I recognize this song, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This was posted by Lotus Cola, okay? And the video has 4,312 views. Not gonna get you there, sorry. No, look, I'm sure the video's fine. I'm sure the song is fine, okay? I'm just saying 4,312 views is not gonna get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. TCV Scumbag Blues 3:09 full HD. Oh, I was sitting here going TCV. Oh yeah, Them Crooked Vultures. Yeah. Okay. All right, now I get it. All right. Oh, looks like we're doing live. I haven't seen any live footage for these guys. I've done a couple of reactions to them, but I haven't seen any live footage, so this ought to be interesting. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
This is called Scumbag Blues.
Crowd seems to know it. Golly, man. John Paul Jones. Jesus. I love it when people say John Paul Jones can only play root notes. John Paul Jones only knows how to, hold down the bottom end. John Paul Jones is a quarter note player. I look at these people and I look at them in just absolute disbelief because clearly, they don't know anything about bass players. And they don't know anything about what this man's capable of doing. I want you to look at the song
Suck it to him.
Immigrant Song. Look at the bass line in that song. But you have to really, no, I'm not talking about Jimmy Page. I'm not talking about Robert Plant. I'm not talking about John Paul. I'm talking strictly focus on the bass parts. Focus on what John Paul Jones is playing. A lot of octave jumps. But listen to the subdivisions though. It's not quarter note playing. It's a gallop. Dun, 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 dun. It's all six. It's 16th. It's a 16th note pattern. 1 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 at a consistent tempo. Picking to boot, not fingers, pick. And here's the best part. When they go into that ascending line, when they go into the quote unquote chorus of the song, that part, he's playing that. He and Jimmy Page are in unison on that. Playing those scales. It's a minor scale. It's not that big of a deal, but at that tempo, 16th note run. And then you move up a full step. You move up a half step. It's, man, listen to him play and then tell me that he can only play quarter notes. Please do that. Because I've already got my argument lined up. Let's see you play that. I can't. I've tried. I've been trying for, good Lord, I've been trying for years to play that. And I can't get it. My fingers just do not move fast enough. It's amazing to hear John Paul Jones play and to hear him play it live here, man. Really, from an instrumental standpoint, kind of taking the lead. Here. I mean, he's kind of taking charge. He's like, okay, youngsters, move aside. Watch this. And man, and the thing he does it in such a classy way. Like, he doesn't do it in an overshadowing way or an overbearing way. It's not like he's stealing the spotlight. He's just kind of grabbing the kids by the ear and going, let's go. You know what I mean? You come with me. And he's leading the charge, but not stand there and do nothing and just watch me shine. Just follow me or I'm going to leave you in the dust. Kind of feel, you know what I mean? I dig it, man. He really and truly is one of the greatest bass players ever when it comes to that kind of a role. You know, he doesn't grab the spotlight, but there's no denying his contributions. You know what I mean? It's such a classy man. And it's a class act. That's really the best way to put it. I know I'm geeking out. I'm sorry. I'm gushing. Let me gush. God, I hardly ever do. So let me gush for once, please. Anyway. Oh, come on now. What? Ooh, nice fill from Dave there. Nice fill from Dave there to come out of it and finish it off. I know I've already geeked over John Paul Jones, but can I just say it, that bass solo, good Lord. Good Lord. And that's just a taste. That's just a little sample of what this guy can do. And this cat is truly one of the best bass players ever in the history of music.
What's causing all this, huh?
Not just rock, just music in general. All right, enough gushing over John Paul Jones. There's other people in the band I need to focus on too. I just can't help it though, man. I remember when I did my first reaction to Them Crooked Vultures. I had no idea that was John Paul Jones. I just know that the bass player, when I heard, I was like, the bass player was really good. And everyone's like, I can't believe you don't know that's John Paul Jones. I was like, what? What? Wait, what? Hold on. I had to go and look it up and make sure. I was like, wow, it really is. Makes perfect sense now. Okay, no more John Paul Jones. Talk about everybody else. The drumming, Dave Grohl's drumming. Yeah, solid, tasty, feels good. Probably the most impressive thing he's done so far was that fill that we just saw him do. That was a nice fill. Really nice fill. His backing vocals are on point. So is John Paul Jones's. I keep coming back to John Paul Jones. No, both of them together with their harmonies sound really good. I like what they're doing with that minor third harmony. It feels really good. It fits the context of the song really well, especially over Josh's vocals, which sound really good too. Up in that upper register that Josh is doing. Okay, if I'm being honest, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but he is doing it well. I mean, it sounds good. It sounds clean. It doesn't sound weak. It sounds supported and it sounds projected. So, I mean, what he's doing is really good. I'm just not personally the biggest fan of it, but it's definitely working in the context of the song. The other guitar player, I don't know who that is. I thought Them Crooked Vultures was a three-piece, so I'm a little surprised to see a fourth member. Probably a touring musician, probably someone they bring on for the purpose of live shows to help add to the sound and fill out the sound. He's doing a fine job. No issue with him whatsoever. Glad to see he's versatile, playing the guitar and coming over on the keyboard and hammering it out as well. So, yeah, I mean, overall, I'm digging the song, man. I think the biggest thing for me, aside from John Paul Jones' bass playing, is the groove of the song. I know the name of the song is Scumbag Blues. Doesn't feel like blues at all. It feels like a funk tune. It really does, man. This feels like funk to me. I'm digging it. I'm absolutely digging it. I'm enjoying the tune overall. I'm absolutely enjoying it. Let's finish this out and we'll get to the review. Oh, here we go again. Wait. Great dynamic control. Okay. Yeah, dug it. Dug the tune. Felt good. Yeah, man. Very, very enjoyable. I've already said everything I need to say during the course of the reaction, so I'm going to do everything I can just to hit a couple of bullet points and make this a short review. So we'll see how that goes, though. You know me, and I have a tendency to go off on a tangent, so I don't know if that's going to work or not, but I'm going to try. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review, and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Them Crooked Vultures with Scumbag Blues. This was a request from F Grillo 29. Okay, look. I've already said everything that I need to say during the course of the reaction. There's literally nothing else that I'm going to add on, okay? So I am going to do my best to keep this review short. I'm going to do my best to just hit the bullet points, the main bullet points, and hopefully keep this review under 5 minutes. I'm really going to try and shoot for 3, but I'm going to give myself 5 just to be on the safe side. So I'm going to do my best to get this review done in 5 minutes, but I don't make any promises and I don't make any guarantees other than I'm going to do my best and I'm going to try my best. All right. Having said that, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.3. Yep, 8.3. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Oh, man. Dug the song. Absolutely dug the song. The feel on this was outstanding. I know it says Scumbag Blues, and I'm going to be honest with you, going into this, I was like, okay, it's going to be like a blues riff, you know, a little bit of a bluesy feel to it. Nah, man, this was straight ahead funk, absolute funk tune. Just a straight ahead 2 and 4 tune, man. I mean, there was nothing blues about this. Vocally, Josh Holmes' vocals on this, when he would go up in the upper register, I wasn't always the biggest fan of it, but it sounded appropriate for the song. It was well done. It was well executed. It didn't sound thin. It didn't sound weak and breathy and tinny. It sounded supported and it sounded strong. So I gotta give credit to him. You know, I may not necessarily be the biggest fan of it, but it worked. And the harmonies coming from Dave and John sounded just fine. I love what they did with the minor triad above his vocals. I think it sounded just fine. Really dug what they did there. The guitar playing, it was nice. It was really good. I think, in all honesty, if I'm being honest, and I do not mean this as a slight against Josh, I swear I don't. The guitar playing was probably the least impressive thing about the song, if I'm being honest here. Now, like I said, now wait, before people start jumping on me, that does not mean his guitar playing was bad. I'm just looking at the cumulative, elements of the song, everything that was involved. And there's going to be the strongest and there's going to be the weakest. There's a pecking order here, folks. I'm sorry, but there is. Out of everything that I heard in the song, his guitar playing was probably the weakest part of the song, but that does not mean it was weak. No. What he's playing was sounding just fine. and just it fit the song like a glove. I'm just saying it was probably the least impressive part of the song. So it sounded good though. It sounded really good. Got no issue with it. Dave Grohl's drumming on this, solid, absolutely solid. Some great fills. There was that one fill coming out of the jam section where everybody was kind of like, you know, not soloing over each other, but you had multiple solos going on and multiple solo voicings going on, and then everybody came out of it when Dave did that fill. And that was basically Dave's way of saying, "Stop it, we're done, we're moving on." And the way he did that with that fill was very, very fitting. It sounded great. But he had a lot of really good fills in this, and like I said, the drumming rock solid. I don't know who that fourth guy is. I have no idea. I'm under the impression, I have a feeling he's a touring musician, someone that they bring. It's probably the same guy every time, and they bring him on when they go on tour just to help fill out the sound and make it sound a little bit fuller. And I got no issue with that. I just have no idea who he is. John Paul Jones is a...
Don't wrap me up yet, buddy. Woo! 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 Woo!
I don't want to start gushing again. I really don't. I talked about him at length. He really and truly is one of the greatest rock bassists of all time. And let's be honest here, folks. He's an absolute legend in the music community. So I'm not trying to downplay him at all. He is a phenomenal bass player. I love it when people say, "Oh, you know, John Paul Jones, Led Zeppelin, he only knows how to play quarter notes." You clearly have not been listening to what he plays. You really don't. I hate it when people say that about him because it's so not true. Are there songs where he just plays quarter notes? Sure there are. Every bass player does. But there's also a lot of songs like, for example, Immigrant Song, where it's way more complex than that. You know, it really is.
Don't wrap me up!
An absolute legend. And he really kind of demonstrated some, and that wasn't even all of it. That was just a taste. That was just a taste of what he can do. He's capable of so much more, but it was, here's what I liked about what he did. He didn't overplay it, and he didn't overshadow everybody. He didn't steal the spotlight and take over. He just basically, what he was playing was in a format of, like I use the equation of, you know, the dad that grabs the two boys by the ear, time to go inside and wash up for dinner, let's go. And it's let's go, not get in there. It's let's go all together. We're gonna go together. And that's why I kind of felt John Paul Jones was in this song. He was the dad, grabbing Josh and Dave by the ears going, let's go. But anyway, very impressive song from a feel standpoint and from a live performance standpoint. The songwriting, not really all that impressive from a chordal structure standpoint, from a chordal progression standpoint, melodic line standpoint. They're actually pretty simple. But the execution of the song and the live playing and all of the soloing that we heard, yeah, that was impressive. So yeah, we bumped it up to an 8.3 and I got absolutely no problem with that. Absolutely dug the tune. Absolutely dug the tune. It was great to see these guys actually play live on the screen. I don't know what was up with the volume level. I have my volumes cranked up to 100% on everything, so why the volume was so low is beyond me. It's the uploader, so I don't know what to tell you guys about that. But in any case, 8.3, great score for what I feel was a really good song and a great live performance. So, 8.3, final score, I have spoke. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make a difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.